thank all our media friends who have joined us here today, the supporters and the avid followers of pageants, and of course all our sponsors, our friends, our special guests who made this event possible. As I announced earlier this year, it comes a great privilege to have been appointed as exclusive franchise holder and national director of Miss World Philippines and Mr. World Philippine pageants. By no less than the founder and the chairperson of Miss World Organization, Miss Julia Morley. By now, I'm sure a lot of you are curious to what we can store this year's pageant and how different our presentation will be compared to those previous years. I can assure you that the Miss World Philippines 2017 will be bigger and better in more ways than one, and it will be something that will redeem that sense of pride and patriotism as a nation. It will be held on September 3. The Miss World Philippines 2017 will be held on September 3 at the Mall of Asia Arena, and it will be telecast by GMA 7 on the same night. With your help, I'm confident that we can find another Filipina beauty who can excel, who can surpass Megan Young's historic feat. As we continue the country's winning streak in the global pageant arena. Beyond all the beauty and glamour, we will continue to wage our own crusade for peace, goodwill, and understanding, and it will better to contribute our rightful share in fulfilling the Miss World Organization's noble advocacy, which is beauty with a purpose. Another good news that I can tell you now, aside from Miss World Philippines main title, we are proud to announce that we have 3 more new titles this year, which means that our winners have a good chance of making it to some of the world's prestigious competitions all across the globe as well. These are the following: the Miss Eco Philippines, the Miss Eco International 2018 pageant will be held in Alexandria, Egypt on April 2018. The second one is the Reina Hispano-Americana Filipinas. The Reina Hispano-Americana 2017 Coronation Night will be held in Santa Cruz, Bolivia on November 2017. And another one is the Miss Multinational 2017, which will be held on December 2017 in New Delhi, India. Aside from these new titles, we still have our regular titles as the first princess and the second princess. With regards to the crown, this year we'll also unveiling a new crown. This collaborative effort between Megan Young and renowned Filipino jeweler is a new design which will stick true to the Miss World color motif, but showcases a slicker and more elegant profile. At this point, I would like to thank our partners. Before we go, I would like to acknowledge and the sponsors and partners, starting off with our media partner, the GMA 7, who are always supporting this work through the years. Thank you, GMA. our official cosmetics, BYS Cosmetics. This cosmetic is made from Australia. I would like to thank Angie Guyana, who's here with us tonight. Angie is the General Manager of BYS Cosmetics. Of course, our official residents. I would like to thank New World Hotel, the official residence of Miss World Philippines 2017, headed by the General Manager Farid Shukir, the Head of Events John Delgado, and the PR Director Carmina Onglia. And of course, I would like to thank, who's always there with us, the Procter & Gamble Philippines, our official carrier, our official airline, the Philippine Airlines, the Colgate-Palmolive Philippines, the ATC Healthcare, Victoria Sports, and soon to follow. The other sponsors will support us. At this point, we're also proud to announce the official new theme song of Miss World Philippines. I'm so proud that these two artists of mine is helping me and collaborating with us and composing a new theme song. I would like to thank JR and Chris Lawrence of composing the new theme song of Miss World Philippines. Is it okay? Are we ready? I would like to present to you the new theme song of Miss World Philippines.
Be
Actually, that song is, I asked the help and support of JR to give it for me for free. And that is their way of saying, supporting the organization. And they know that the Miss World Philippines it's not a show, it's a charity that we're helping people. That's the purpose of the Miss World, the beauty with the purpose. And I would like to thank Jared and Chris. And that what you heard is just a rough mix, actually. It's not a final mix. And there's a collaboration with a children's choir and also a collaboration with an orchestra. So this is just a rough mix. At this point, ladies and gentlemen, I would like to announce also the good news that I'm greatly honored and deeply touched that these queens are still with us and have been generous with their support. I'm so honored that the queens, the reigning queens are still with us, and at the same time they will help us and they will support all the charity works of the Miss World Philippines. And allow me to present to you our young and dynamic team comprised at first with the former reigning queens, Miss World Queens, starting off with Miss Gwendolyn Roe, Miss World 2011 First Princess. Queen Rich Raymond, who landed in the top 15 during the Miss World 2012. Hilary Parungao, who made it to the top 10 during the Miss World 2015 and last Miss Hilary. And last but not the least, actually, Valerie Wakeman, she's supposed to join us, but unfortunately she's still in New York. But on the final night, she will be there for sure. And of course, who emerged third runner-up during the last year's Miss World, Miss Catriona Gray. Take a bow, ladies. Now I would like to introduce the Miss World Philippine team, starting off with our, I hope he's here, our stage director. Our stage director, no other than a renowned fashion and stage director, Mr. Robbie Carmona. Is he with us tonight? Today? Okay, our head stylist and creative director, who is also the creative director of Mega Publishing, Mr. Suki Salvador. Our marketing head and former director of People Asia, and also with the marketing department of the Mega Publishing, and now the marketing of the Miss World Philippines, Mr. Ryan Calmante. Our official photographer, Mr. Raymond Isaac. Our production head, Ms. Tricia Portillo. Our PR director, Tini Esguera. The head of our social media, Minette Games. And our Miss World Philippines General Manager, who is also an established designer in his own right, Mr. Bessie Bessina. Of course, everybody knows Bessie Bessina. And finally, our special consultant from Miss World Philippines 2017, who needs no further introduction. The lovely Filipina who captured our hearts when she made history as the first Miss World title holder. Let's welcome our very own Miss Megan Yan.
Thank you, Arnold, for that lovely introduction, and Thank you, ladies, for joining me as well on stage. To our friends from the media, thank you so much for joining us today and being a part of such a great change in Miss World Philippines. Friends from the media, past queens from last year, and of course, you know, the pageant fanatics, the people that really follow pageants. Thank you guys so much for joining us today and for being a part of this. Anyways, like Arnold said, I will be a part of consulting for Miss World Philippines, and it's a great honor actually to be a part of that because at least now we can give more of mas personal yung pwedeng makuha ng mga girls this time around, and directly you can hear it from the past queens kung ano yung talaga yung sa tingin nila yung kailangan ng girls pag lumalaban sila. I think that's one thing that tends to get lost sometimes is people don't know how much preparation is put into competing, the ladies, and it tends to get overlooked sometimes. So at least now there's more of a personal factor because we'll each be giving our own sentiments on what can be improved and what can be changed. Anyways, I guess now it's more of how our experience was when we competed and what we're looking forward to in this new change of direction. For me, I had a great year during 2013. With all of you, of course, you all witnessed each and every one of our journeys. But for me, it felt like I was in the Hunger Games, but in beauty pageants. So it was very fun and exciting for me. And I hope this year, with the new changes, that there would be a new light shed upon Miss World Philippines. Na, oo nga, hindi nga naman beauty pageant lang talaga to. Meron talagang deeper meaning behind all the glitz and the glamour. And that's something that hopefully this year talagang masimulan na natin na tumatak talaga sa mga Pilipino na ang Miss World Philippines ay isang charity organization na hindi lang talaga beauty pageant. Yun ang gusto natin, isa-isip at isa-puso ng mga kapwa nating Pilipino. So, ALB, Arnold, I hope na with this new journey, that you'll be able to do that, you and your team. And Bessie, congratulations. As you all know, Bessie's a good friend of mine who used to be a part of Aces and Queens. So I'm very happy and proud that you're a part of this. No, but I'm very proud from Bessie being somebody who loved pageants and somebody who just, you know, wanted to enjoy the pageant world. You are now a part of it, and you're part of making the dreams come true along with your whole team. So, congratulations. Okay, before maging, cry fest, emotional. Kasi medyo emotional talaga ako. Of course, I'd like to invite to the podium the ladies who have represented the country, Miss World. Let's start off with Gwen. They'll be talking about their experience and what they hope to see in this year in 2017. So, Gwendolyn, you first.
Thank you, Megan. So, as Megan said, a great change that we have this year is that all the past queens are involved in the new pageant, and I really love this, and I want to thank Arnold for that. It's a big family, and as you all know, I'm the first Miss World Philippines, so when I won, it was just me. So there was no one to help me, to tell me what happened before, or to guide the way for me. So a great thing that we have now is we have a family, we're big sisters, and we can guide and help whoever will join next. So I'm really looking forward to that, and all of us together to make this Miss World even better every year. Thank you so much. Queenie?
Hi, it's me, Queenie Rani, Miss World Philippines 2012. Being part of this new team, this new Miss World organization, it got me really excited, and I'm really hoping that it will change everything with the way we handle things in this Miss World organization. During my time in the Miss World Philippines 2012 and of course winning Miss World Philippines and competing in the international pageant. It was really a spectacular event for me. It changed my life. It honed my character to how to become a better person. And of course, it made me venture in other fields like going to business. And by that, I'm really thankful that I was part of the Miss World organization. And hopefully, the next winner of Miss World Philippines 2017 will have the same fate as we had ours. Thank you. So, I'm calling Hillary.
Hi, good afternoon, everyone. First, of course, I want to say that I'm really missing Valerie because she's supposed to be here now. I'm very grateful now that I've found a new home as a Miss World Philippines, and I just want to say that I think we've already proven that we are really strong as a family, coming anim na queens, including Valerie. And we would like to thank Bessie and ALB for welcoming us to your new chapter, to the new chapter of your life. And we're really excited to share our experiences to all the candidates and whoever will win the pageant this year. And I'm really hoping that we can palakasin natin yung charity ng Miss World Philippines because that's what we've all been craving for the past few years since we won. We really wanted to strengthen our charity works, and hopefully ALB and Bessie Lozana will be able to come up with more charity events that will help PGH and other projects that we are planning to put up. And to all the media people, thank you so much for still being here with us, supporting us. Yes, di ba, mga photographer natin. And of course, to all the ladies who wants to be part of Miss World Philippines, welcome to all of you this 2017. We're giving you bigger, better, bolder projects. So, thank you, everyone.
Hello friends, hello media. My name is Catriona Gray and I'm your reigning Miss World Philippines for the year of 2016. It has been such a pleasure to share my journey with you all. You have been such a great support to me through my reign, and the experience that I had in Miss World Philippines and Miss World would not have been what it was without you. So thank you very much. Going forward, looking back on my experience at Miss World Philippines and Miss World, I thoroughly enjoyed the experience. But something that really made it so memorable and so much of a deeper sentiment to me was the work that I did with my charity here in Tondo, Manila. And just to let you guys know, the school that I helped raise funds for to renovate and purchase just opened last week for the school year. That was such a fulfilling thing for me, and it made my heart full, and I also want to thank you again for your support. Looking towards the new year of Miss World Philippines 2017, I am eager and anticipating to see the charity works that will be given out to the girls to be able to participate in. Because Miss World Philippines, for me, is not just a title, it is a platform, and to give substance to your title. Immersing yourself in charity is something that it made me grow as a person, and I hope that future candidates and our future queens can experience that same feeling of success in that manner. So thank you for all being here today. It's been wonderful seeing old faces and new. Thank you to AOV and Bessie. I can't wait to see the amazing show that you put on for us this year. And with that, I would like to also remind you guys to please follow Miss World Philippines on their social media accounts on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook. And now we'll have a video that I would like to invite you to all see.
Thank you again, ALB. Arnold Baker. Thank you to our beautiful queens. Thank you for being here. Thank you for continuously supporting, of course, Miss World Philippines. Thank you for representing our country so well. Thank you for sharing your kind heart. And you know what? Actually, I find these girls quite annoying in a beautiful way. Because it's like, wow, beings like them exist. Beings who are so beautiful, yet have such kind hearts. Which is very rare in this world. So thank you for being annoyingly beautiful. Inside and out. Which they're actually great role models. Because, you know, I think our generation these days, sometimes they can be misled or misinfluenced. So I think we have you girls to thank for being a good role model to the women these days. Alright, now as Mr. Vega Fria mentioned earlier, this year's Miss World Philippines organization boasts of a think tank made up of style meisters and pageant experts who promise to give the pageant a much-needed makeover. And heading that group is none other than the incumbent Miss World Philippines General Manager and a good friend of Megan Young, Bessie! Gusto ko sabihin Beshi. Mr. Bessie Besana.
Best friend ako ng bayan. Thank you. So, hello world. So, I'm very happy to be here with everybody. And I would like to take this opportunity to thank Arnold because this opportunity will not happen without you. And of course, through the help of Megan Young. Salamat sa pag-push. Thank you for that. Definitely, it is not an easy task, but for sure, it will be a very fruitful one. Towards the end of this month, we will be selecting the 30 official candidates of Miss World Philippines 2017. And all our contestants are up for quite a ride at this year's pageant. On August 5, we will have a press presentation of all of our candidates who will vie for our titles. And of course, that will be done in our new home, the New World Makati Hotel. New World. In between that and our coronation night, we will have a series of pre-pageant activities and will be as follows. Number 1, we'll have the brand fashion show. This activity will be open to the public, so we encourage everybody, your friends, your family to attend. And the candidates we will now see the candidates command the catwalk. This event will be done in a mall setting, so definitely that will be open for all. We will also have our charity gala night, which will feature 6 of the young designers of the Philippines. And it will also showcase the talent competition where top 5 of the contestants will showcase their talent. This day will also give us an opportunity to present formally our chosen charity, and that will also be here in New World. We will also have our sports challenge, where the 30 candidates will be grouped into three teams and will compete with each other. The winning team of 10 candidates will compete amongst themselves to claim the title of Sports Challenge. And I'm thankful that Victoria Sports is also here to host our sports challenge. The Beach Beauty is a segment where our candidates will be able to showcase what they've worked hard for in the gym. Isa sa mga favorite ko to. This segment will be done in a beach tourist destination and will have segments featuring resorts and swimwear. The contestant that strikes the most on the show is declared the Beach Beauty. And last but not the least, we will also have the Charity Day. The candidates will be given a chance to visit our chosen charity and will share to the children's ward the gathered support from the Charity Gala Night. So very important yung link ng Charity Gala Night natin to our Charity Day. Because kung ano man yung mga kuha nating pledges from our friends will be given to our charity on that day. All of these happenings will be covered through our official Facebook page, which is the Miss World Philippines organization. So we would like to encourage everybody to like our page. And our Instagram and Twitter accounts with handles at Miss World, which is at MS World PH. Again, that's at MS World PH. And all the contestants are also expected to post their personal personal social media accounts. Now, the question is, how will these pre-pageant activities play into our coronation night? The winners of the top model, the talent, sports challenge, beach beauty, and the multimedia will automatically garner a spot in the semi-finals round. So once ikaw yung ma-declare na winner for that specific category, you are a semi-finalist. So talagang we're looking for contestants who are very competitive, or yung mga talagang may mga talent, talagang sumali talaga sila for this year. Okay. So, I'm very excited with that, those activities will run from August 5 to September 3, our coronation night. So, if you can see, that's a 1-month run. So, our candidates will be very busy through that 1 month. I would also like to share officially that our beneficiary for this year is the Jose Reyes Memorial Medical Center, or what we call the JRMMC. This is the hospital beside DOH in Tayuman. So, it is located there. And it attracts the less fortunate Filipinos spanning from Manila, Bulacan, Laguna. So we actually went there and we heard kung ano yung mga pangangailangan nila, and they really need a lot of things right now. Even the cancer ward of that specific hospital only has 3 beds. So yung mga ganitong maliliit na bagay, gusto natin itulong yan sa JRMMC. And the ward needs a lot of support, like mga diagnostic sets, infusion pumps, infantometer, and the likes. So these are the things that we're looking forward to give to our chosen charity. And again, that's the part of the children's ward. So this year is a very exciting year for us. There are a lot of things in store. We'll be very busy, and I'm very happy that our 6 queens, including Valerie, will be supporting us throughout the way. So thank you everyone, and thank you for coming.
Thank you, Bessie, and again, congratulations on your new role. All right, at this point, I'm sure most of you are curious to get more details as to what will happen from here on. So we formally open our question and answer portion. Wow, question and answer portion. Medyo nakakatakot siya, di ba? Question and answer portion, I'd like to call on our Miss World Philippines representatives to please join us on stage. Otherwise, ako yung sasagot. Ayaw natin yun. Megan, Beshi, kasama ka dyan. Megan, Catriona, of course, Hillary, Gwen, ALV, Bessie, and to our friends from the media, who will be very kind. Fire away. We have a mic there, so if you want to sing a song, please go ahead. It's actually behind you guys. So, go ahead.
Hi, Lydia, and hi, everybody. I'm John, I'm a blogger, MS Lifestyle blogger. I'm just going to ask about, first, how simple is this program going to be once it's shown on GMA? And, yeah, because as the press release actually indicated, it's going to be shorter of a program. And second is, can you also tell us about the other pageants that's going to be crowned on this event? Because people don't really know what it is.
Actually, this is not a simple pageant for this year. We make it like bigger and better. That's why we hold it in Mall of Asia Arena. Usually it's in a small venue, but this time I want it like bigger, better, and fabulous presentation. And it will be aired not short on GMA 7. It's a 3-hour special from 9:45 up to 12 something. So it's gonna be big. So with regards to the other crowns, Bessie can answer that.
So we actually have 3 crowns. The first crown is the Miss Eco International. The winner will fly to Egypt in April to compete. It is a relatively a newer pageant. It has been running for 4 years, and their focus and advocacy is mainly on ecotourism and helping the environment. The second crown is the Reina Hispano-Americana, which is based in Bolivia, and it has been running actually for a very long time, for 26 years. And the countries that are encouraged to participate in this pageant are the countries that have links or ties to Spain. So Philippines being a colony of Spain for some time, they've been looking forward to actually have a contestant, pero they never had a chance to. So this year, Miss World Philippines is very happy to send that contestant to this pageant. And then the last is the Miss Multinational. It's actually going for its first year. But previously, it was actually handled by a Filipino in Davao. Then an Indian person or an organization, Glamanan, bought it late last year, and then they'll be staging the pageant in New Delhi, India.
Will this be, of course, will this be on equal footing with the title of Miss World Philippines? How's the winner going to be chosen? Are they like, of course, they're like first runner and second runner up, and then these titles? Is that
the headline? Of course, is the Miss World Philippines. That's the main, and then we have a special crown for the other runner-ups, which is the three titles, and then we still have the first and the second princess as part of the runner-up too.
With the crowns
Total of 6 crowns. Six titles.
6 titles will be given. Are all the crowns going to be designed by Miss Megan Yan? Or just the main Miss World Philippines crown?
So, ano lang siya, sorry, just to make things clear, I'm not the one designing it. Like I said, it's more of a collab. So since I'm consulting with Miss World Philippines, it will have to go through me. That's very boss-like. It have to go through me. So yun, may collaboration, of course, with the designer that will be making the crown. So, make it simple, the crown will be designed by a specific jewelry designer, and we will collaborate in terms of deciding what the final design will be.
And you have the last say.
I have the last say.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Hello, sir. Gentleman from Orange Magazine. This is just a curious question now because I know this is a new franchise, but I'm wondering if there's any chances now we can unite all the past Miss World candidates also with the new Miss World, or is it not possible?
If we can unite the former candidates.
Yes.
Of course, I'm inviting everyone actually. It's a unity. That's not the purpose of Miss World. It's unity, goodwill, peace, and understanding. So I'm inviting everyone, all the former winners, all the former candidates, they are invited to join us if they're willing to help for our charity works. That's the purpose of Miss World.
So there's no conflict, sir, being related to the past franchise?
No. I have no limitations, and everyone is invited. As long as you are a former candidate, and at the same time you are former princesses or a former of you, anyone is invited.
Thank you.
I think it is also, there are a lot of other representatives of the Philippines to Miss World that has expressed their support for us. If I remember it right, during Queen's year, nag-hosted si Rupa, so their support is really there for the Miss World Philippines.
Mabuhay! Ako po si Arvin Adina mula sa Philippine Daily Inquirer. I understand that the national pageant will take place in September, but the international competition will be in November. That's roughly 2 months to prepare our candidate. How are you going to make sure that our national winner will be a force to reckon with in the global stage?
Of course, September 3 is the final, no? So we have 2 months to prepare. We'll give them rigid training with the best trainer in part of our team. And number 2, we will support 100% our winner because that's our purpose, to have another Miss World. And not only that, fashion designers, all the people involved, we will definitely 100% support for the new Miss World Philippines.
And in addition to what ELB said, andito yung mga past winners natin. So I'm pretty sure na kung sino man yung mananalo this year will be guided thoroughly.
And I mean, Megan and I were saying that 2 months is actually a long time because we had much less. 2 weeks. Yeah, I had 2 weeks, Megan had 2 weeks, and look what happened. So imagine now, with all of us helping the new winner and with so much time, I'm sure she'll do great.
Thank you very much. Congratulations on the...
Also, I can attest to the fact that Megan is very helpful with the past winners because I had an experience with her. She helped me pack my bag. She helped me cooperate with the designers. Yes, she did that. A day before I left, she was in my condo. She was on the floor packing all of my shoes. She really did that for me. So I'm just giving the assurance that it doesn't matter how short my time will be because there are 6 queens here who've gone through that and we will do our best to help each other.
Yeah, and as well as having a support system of all of us as sisters, I think that the candidates should prepare early because it's always good to be prepared for whatever is coming your way, especially now that the new format has been announced. Any interested beautiful women who are interested in joining us on this journey can really research what Miss World is about to prepare an advocacy, to prepare talent and everything. So I think it's also the combination of a great team, a great support system, and a great to be prepared on behalf of the candidate.
Thank you very much. Congratulations.
Good afternoon. Congratulations to the new Miss World team. My first question is about regarding the fast track events. Does it mean that only one candidate can win one fast track event?
Yes.
Okay, so if she is really very competitive, so you give the other to the next in line, like the second placer, another fast track event.
Yes. So all of the fast track winners will be announced at the pageant night.
Okay.
So that's how it will be to become a semi-finalist. So walang repetition.
And to Megan, can you tell us a little more about the new crown that you yourself designed?
Well, like I said, I didn't design it. There is a designer specifically who will make that decision. I have yet to meet this designer, but I know Bessie has told me that there are a number of designs already done, and we're meeting with the designer on Sunday para makapag-decide na kami what the crown will look like. Para pagdating ng siguro, like when there's a big event with Miss World Philippines, we can unveil the crown right away. So by Sunday, I'll be meeting with them. Maybe we can give a hint soon enough. Hopefully, yeah. We'll see. Sunday, pa kami mag-meet. So sorry if I can't give you any details just yet.
We look forward to that. Thank you. And one last question about the charities. You are going to your charity is Jose Reyes Memorial Medical Center. Does it mean that you are going to help with the whole hospital or just a certain department?
So right now we are focusing on the children's ward because I think and we believe that that is the pinaka-important na part ng hospital. But on top of that, we are expanding naman our reach with the hospital.
Actually, I've been to that hospital. I was the one who suggested that I want to help this hospital. But for the previous years kasi, it was always PGH. So PGH parang ang dami na tumutulong. So this hospital in Manila, that I've been there, and it was really, it's kawawa yung hospital, especially the children's ward. And I told them that I really want to help this hospital. Then I called all the sponsors to help us, to build wards for children with cancer, especially with cancer. And not only the children's ward, I saw also people with AIDS. So they usually, those who are underprivileged, people with underprivileged, they usually do dinadala. It's either yung San Lazaro or the Jose Reyes. So I saw it. So that's another thing na tutulungan natin, to give ward, a nice ward or place for people who are ailment and sickness.
Thank you very much. Good luck, guys.
No. Congratulations, sir. We look forward to bigger and better Miss World Philippines.
Thanks, Mario.
My question is for you, no? I think we were talking about this, about your need for an extensive search for candidates. So how are you doing this search? Are you opening the search for all beauty camps? Are you going regional?
Number one, we open it to all the camps. I know there are two big camps and then there are several camps also.
Correct.
And we open this also to regional and to the international. We have some candidates from US, and from Australia, from Italy, from Europe, from Middle East. So we're gonna open this, we're gonna open the doors to ladies who was inspired or aspired to become a beauty queen. Not only the Philippines, but as long as you are a Filipino.
Okay.
So,
will the ladies be part of the screening committee as well?
pardon?
Will they also be a part of the screening committee? Will they also be screening
Yes,
candidates?
yes.
Okay. What are we looking for, Megan, Catriona, Hillary, and the other ladies? Who are we looking for?
The thing that I admire in a Miss World Philippines contestant is not just the drive to have a title and to have that kind of label of I'm a queen, but to actually fulfill the responsibility that comes with it. Because looking up to the queens that we've had in the past,
Yes.
we have some amazing women who have empowered others through doing charity or advocacy or pursuing something that they believe in. So that for me gives substance to a queen. So that's what I would be looking for in a candidate.
For me naman, whenever there's, a new Miss World Philippines, syempre nandun na yung naghahanap tayo ng mabait na tao, di ba? Somebody that loves charity and is looking forward to helping out. And like Catriona said, drive is already a given na talaga. But I think it's somebody that will not only see themselves as, yun nga, as a queen, as, I'm an image. It's more of this is a job, and I'm gonna do my job way better than any of us. Like, gusto nila talbogan lahat ng achievements namin. Na, pwede naman sa sarili na lang nila yun, para, di ba? But the confidence that they'll have to really overcome any achievements that have been made to make their way better and brighter. I totally look forward to seeing girls like that. Girls that have, diba, yung gusto talaga nila, overachievers sila. But always, keep it humble, girl. Diba? So, ayun, yun yung hinahanap ko talaga. Something, that extra personality. Kasi lahat naman kami dito, I can really attest na lahat kami. We have that spunk and we have that personality that we bring to the table.
I think like Megan and Catriona said, it's very important. Like they said, it's not only the appearance, not only the looks, it's really what comes from within. So Miss World really is, beauty inside and out, and it's really a well-rounded lady who's also good at, like you said, charity, who's also beautiful, who's good at catwalk, who's good at sports, who has a talent. It's really, we're looking for an all-around, beautiful Filipina lady.
For me, it's not just about beauty, but of course, you have to have that intelligence, that personality, that the character of being a beauty queen, and of course the drive, as what they said, to be passionate enough for charity, and of course to be a good role model for all the girls.
I think for me, my number one criteria would be sincerity, because everyone can be very passionate for, to get a crown initially, but as Megan and the rest of the girls have said, this is a job. And if you cannot fulfill your duty, and if you cannot put sincerity in the things that you do, then you wouldn't be an effective Miss World Philippines, and you won't be able to get the crown in this world.
Okay, my last question for there's a buzz that Miss World will be held in the Philippines next year. Would you like to comment?
Not next year. I have an offer to stage it on 2019, actually. So I need the help of the government, support of the government, to support of the sponsors and all the Filipinos that we can, we can stage it here for the first time. And Miss World will be shown in 146 countries. It's bigger than the other pageant.
Other pageant.
So this is total of 146 countries. I think it is bigger. We can showcase our country in 146 countries. The beauty of the people, the beauty of our tourism, and of course, the hospitality of the Filipino people. Sana tumulong yung mga sponsors, not only me, but also our sponsors, our government, especially the Department of Tourism. I hope they will, listen to me and, to stage the show, the event here in our country.
They will listen to ALP events. Congratulations.
Good afternoon, Robert from Manila Bulletin, and congratulations to the team. Follow up to Mr. Mario's question, how much budget is needed to mount a pageant like Miss World in the Philippines? Approximately.
How much? I cannot reveal. It's all love and passion and generosity. That's all I can answer. I can't tell you how much, but it's support from the sponsors and support from the people who is willing to help us to all our charity. But definitely I cannot tell you the numbers.
Okay. And then second question, you met Julia Morley, and then pwedeng short kwento paano yung first meeting nyo? What, did she tell you any do's and don'ts in staging a pageant or reminders? Parang ganun?
I met Julia Morley a long time ago pa because especially on the first Miss World, the time of Gwen. Okay, and then I became close when I was part of Miss World at the time of Megan, since I was the vice president of Cory when the part of the Miss World Philippines. Up to now, I have a good relationship with the Miss World organization, especially to Julia. And then all of a sudden, I was in LA, and then I have some work there, and then fortunately that Julia and Steve Morley was there also in LA, and we were on the same hotel in Beverly Hills. So I think they checked my Facebook or my Instagram that I was in the same hotel. So they called me. So we met in the lobby of the hotel, and they offered, she offered personally to me to handle the Miss World 2017. And I said, I did not accept at the first because I have to call, the Cory and ask permission about it. And fortunately naman, we have a good talk naman with the group of former franchise holder. And then the next day, I accepted it. So I asked first my team, and I asked Megan, I think I spoke to Megan, and then kaya ko bang this kind of responsibility, because this is not just a show. If it is just a show, kaya kong gawin yan. But this is charity. A big time responsibility. So, okay. So I prayed over kung kaya ko nga. Then, the next day, I accepted the offer. So that's how the story. Then after that, I published that I'm accepting the offer of Miss World Organization.
Okay, thank you. Congratulations.
Hi, Edwin from Interaction. To all the girls, what else are we missing? Last year, everyone was saying that Catriona did all the right things, said all the right words, but somehow we still fell short of the crown. Are the judges really that hard to impress? Is it really that hard to duplicate Megan's feat of winning Miss World?
Well, of course, I would like to say that it's really hard to follow a Filipina like Megan Young. Diba? Mahirap talaga. Pero I think we all know that we all did our best. Catriona did her best during her time, but it really depends on the judges on that day itself kung ano ba talaga yung hinahanap nila. Because what I know is that they judge you not only on the pageant night, but also from the very beginning of the competition. As soon as you put your foot on the venue, they're already judging you. So we'll never know what they really want for that year specifically. It depends on the projects that they also have ahead, di ba?
And ako kasi kahit nasa behind the scenes ako, hanggang ngayon hindi ko alam kung paano yung judging process nila. Kasi hindi naman ako judge. So, bakit nila ipapaalam sa akin? But like Hillary said, I do know that from day one pala, from your chaperone to the people that are around you, they are very particular with, how you handle certain situations, with how you interact with the people around you. Not just things that, people online can see. Everything. Ang pinaka-importante lalo is yung behind the scenes. But that's something that we have no knowledge about, or that we probably never will know. Kasi, sa kanila yun yung judging process nila. So, mahirap magsabi kung ano ba talaga yung hinahanap nila. Kasi, you never really know. Every year, it's a different kind of personality. Every year, it's a different kind of direction that they want to go. So, feeling ko talaga every year, pabago-bago lang talaga yan.
I think Megan's right, but something that they have in common every year is they look for a good part. Like Megan said, they really watch us in the second we land there, and you really get to know the real us. It's not just the image that you portray when you're on stage. You really have the chaperones who make sumbong and say, she's really nice, she helped her candidate, she helped others. So they really want to get to know you, not just the show you put on. You might look perfect on stage and beautiful, but then they get to know your real personality, and if you're not beautiful inside, they'll find out. So I think I told Megan when we were in Bali, and I remember I was sneaking into her room, at night, giving her advice, and I really told her, just be yourself. Don't try and be like the other girls who are trying to, make sip and show, in front of the morning the fact that they're nice, they smile and everything. Just be yourself. Don't try and make them lapid. They will see your heart shine through, and sila mismo lalapit sa'yo because they're gonna really love you for who you are.
Tsaka in fairness kay Gwen, hindi naman siya nag-understand. Nagpakisipin na, baka nagsisneak siya ng information. hindi talaga. Ano lang talaga, yun lang yung mga, parang, just be yourself. Ganun lang. It's always like friendly advice.
Kasi ko binigay yung sagot ng question.
Hindi. But she's, like any other queen, when we're, in the vicinity, we try to give as much help as we can when the girl is there. Pero syempre, may limit pa rin. Kasi, like sneaking in food, mga snacks. But we have to keep a limit pa rin. Kasi syempre, we can't cross the line because it's still their competition. It's still their, strategy and own technique on how they envision themselves to win the crown. Sorry, Catherine.
It's really the organization's prerogative and the judge's decision. So I guess as competitors and as viewers and as supporters, we'll never really know their exact judging technique or what they're really looking for. But they do have a hard job cut out for them. There is 120 candidates. So to judge that, and my competition was only 3.5 weeks. So to really look at everyone, the judges have their job cut out for them. So I'm sure they did the best that they could.
For me, based from my experience, it's not just during the pageant itself, the coronation night, and the other activities with the fast track events. For me, it's the day that you're there already in that country. They will judge you on the day itself with everything, like what Megan said. So behind the scenes, so how you communicate with your roommate, of course, that's very important, and how you deal with the chaperones as well and the rest of the staff. They always judge you for it all the time.
Basically, when you're a contestant, think na, okay, they're looking for a spokesperson for one whole year. So all the time, every time you travel, you need to, be on your toes. It's a job, and you need to fulfill it well. Can you imagine you being a boss and being with someone that you didn't have a good working relationship with? That's someone I think that they're looking for, is someone that they can work with. Although there are years, di ba, na ang hirap talaga kasi ang daming girls na alam mo talaga na kaya nila. But wala, it's, at the end of the day, it's still the judge's decision.
And siguro, if I can add to what our lady said, I think we got the formula. parang alam naman natin kung ano ihahanda natin. The mere fact that all of our 6 previous winners are placers in our international pageant, kaya natin to. Sometimes talaga meron lang extra luck, extra push na nangyayari from a year's perspective. That's why it differs. And that was a challenge for me and ALB na this year, pag tumungtong yung first winner from the new organization, ready na rin siya. And we're very lucky din talaga to have the mind of all of the 6 winners that could contribute to that success. Ang dami lang masasabi.
Ang dami nasagot sa isang tanong, ha? Alright, maybe we have we will be accommodating 2 more questions.
Redmond Reed from News 5 Digital. Brief question now. Are we inviting Reigning Miss World 2016, Stephanie Del Valle, to attend the coronation night in September?
Yeah, I think they're coming. That's part of their tour. That on September 3, the Reigning Miss World will be here and the Mr. World, and also Julia Morley and Steve Morley.
Last question.
Hi, good afternoon. Ethan Concepcion of Manila Standard. Among the biggest international pageant winners, what's this? Miss World winner. I could say it's the one who is very hard to predict. Do you agree with it? And how do you plan to package our next representative to fit in with the taste or preference of the Miss World organization?
I agree with you. It's very hard to predict. Kumbaga, iba-iba talaga yung preparation that all of our girls make. I always advise our girls that play on your strengths. When Queenie was competing in 2012, we told her, your strength is your talent. So, talent your way out of the crown. So, she actually ended up 2nd place in the talent competition. And yearly, iba-iba kasi yung kakayahan ng mga winners natin. So that's how we're gonna package it. I'm very happy that I've been personally attached to these ladies. So I will also give that extra help to our winner. ALD will be there. We will all fly to China to watch that pageant and support that lady to clinch that crown. So yun talaga yung gagawin ng organization.
Among the pageant fans in the world, the Filipinos are the most passionate, but at the same time, they easily get disappointed once our candidate doesn't win. With the new management, how do you plan to handle these fans, especially those very active in the social media and post not so good things about the result?
If there's one thing that I learned about beauty pageant, and I would like to pick this up during the pageant night of Megan in Bali. Her mom was asked, and all Tita Vicky said was, you can never go wrong with kindness. So I think that what separates our queens from the rest of the queens of the world, etong anim na to, alam ko mabait sila. They never talk back, they never say anything, and they always encourage the Filipino community or the country to be nice. Because we cannot go wrong talaga with being nice to other countries.
Thanks so much. Thank you.
I want to be all of their friends. I want to be a sister too. We're friends. Alrighty, and with that, I'd like to thank our representatives. Thank you, Catriona, Megan, Gwen, Queenie, Hillary, Bessie, and ALB. Thank you very much. We bring to a close our festivities for this afternoon. We hope that with your help, we can keep up the country's winning streak in the global pageant arena as we discover the next generation of Filipina beauty queens. Again, we would like to request everyone to kindly take note of our official hashtags and official Facebook and Instagram accounts. Hashtag MWP